Hello, and welcome to an episode of Todd Talks and Todd Talks people listen. Cowabunga! Hopefully, that was not the Vulcan peace sign. That was how Leonardo has 3 fingers. Anyway, here we are again, everyone, and a death battle has just come out of Leonardo from TMNT and Jason from MMPR. See what I did there? And once again, I'm right. Booyah! Yes, Jason, my pick, won the fight, finally giving the Power Rangers a victory in death battle. Finally! So yes, like I said, we have finally gotten the Power Rangers victory. Sorry, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans, you had a good run. You had 2 of the original victories in death battle. It was time for the Power Rangers to get their turn. Now, as for the battle itself, this was a very fun one, and I loved the opening about the Saturday morning cartoons because that was me so long ago. And it was a nice little call out to Kids WB and Fox and all the amazing Saturday morning stations back in the day, which we don't really have nowadays. It's really sad. But yeah, the episode was fun, and I gotta tell you, I was actually sweating Jason winning this one because while all my research said that he was way stronger and possibly a lot faster, apparently he was way stronger than even I thought, but not as fast as I anticipated. So, and that's because of the turtle continuity. Sorry, I have to calm myself down sometimes to get the words out. But yes, the craziness of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle continuity makes it so it's not exactly the easiest thing to pin down. For example, I didn't know about his Odachi teleporting sword because I refused to watch the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series because it's so dumb. And they honestly took a lot of feats from that because it helped round out everything that was going on with the other versions, which is the ones that I was most familiar with. So like when I say he dodged lightning and he moved this giant granite slab, I'm like, that's comparable to what Jason does. So does it work? Is it gonna work? But thankfully, Jason did win. I loved all the references to the Power Rangers, including the Power Rangers comics, which again is canon because it lines up directly with the timeline, even when they try and screw with it. So, and it's hilarious that some of the feats that they did, uh, that they showed, were primarily from the comic, which I'm sure the comic writers are gonna get a big kick out of. I probably should tag them in it. So, but that was huge, and the fight itself was hilarious with the various references to the 8-bit era of the video games of both Power Rangers and TMNT that they had back in the day, the use of the sword fighting, the healing hands technique, and all that, the teleporting. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't have Jason teleport because they referenced it. They had his communicator with his teleporting. So that would have been a nice little teleportation battle, but go timing and budget. And then the soundtrack was very 8-bit, very hardcore 80s and arcades, and the Death Battle team really loved this one. So I'm not gonna fault them for that. And then again with Jason winning, which is such a relief because there was points I'm like, is Leo gonna pull this out? Is he gonna be able to do this? So all's well in the world. The Power Rangers finally got a victory. Hoorah! And yes, it's good. Now, as for next time, I do have to apologize. I honestly thought that the next episode was episode 125, but I rechecked, and what happened was when they did the playlist, they updated the number. They didn't update the picture. So the last picture you see is All Might and Might Guy. And it says next to them 122. And then I'm like, okay, so Static Miles, Canary Banshee, then Jason Leo. Oh, this one technically would have been 125. So, or at the time they didn't have Jason Leo out, so it would have been this would have been 124. Apparently, it was not the case. Going from the original episode to now is 122. So we still got 2 episodes to go until the 125. I apologize. So, curse you, Death Battle, for not updating that image, throwing me off. So, but the next episode is a very curious one. We have Genos, one of those two, from One Punch Man versus War Machine from Marvel. Yes, we're already back into the comics world because we just can't help ourselves. But at least we're doing another interesting fight, and this was going to be very curious because I mean, these are guys who are basically machines, and yet they're not. So I'm very curious. And this one has to be a 3D fight. We have not had a 3D fight all year. All year. And so we're 4 battles, and this one's got to be 3D. And I look forward to seeing this next in 2 weeks' time. So with that, I'm ending this episode of Todd Talk. What did you think of Leonardo versus Jason? Did you like it? Did you like the music? Did you like the ending? Are you glad the Power Rangers finally won like I did? And how is your season records looking? Because mine is 3-0. And then let me know, of course, what you think about Genos versus War Machine. So I thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I know you were listening. And what was that? Sorry. And I'll see you around.